Back here at the arena in San Juan. And LaSalle, who has swept all of their 4 meetings in season 73 last year. That is 2 in the eliminations,
yes,
2 in the finals.
That's right.
And again, they have now won 21 straight games, dating back to the first week of January last year. And if you consider the forfeiture against UE as a win still, technically, that's 27 straight games for LaSalle that they have not been touched.
That's right.
And they're looking good here.
Very good, very good. And I like the way that they have controlled the match, especially when the set reaches yung mga 16, 17, 18. That's the time that that's the time that they really, clamp down on defense. And UST, even though they had a 2 or 3 point lead going into that stretch, wala, nahabol na LaSalle. Talagang nakalayo ng gusto. And before they knew it, LaSalle was on top by 4 big points, going the final 2 points of the set. So great control and great leadership shown by the senior members of De La Salle. Talking about Maraño, who's been constantly coaching Reyes in that middle blocking position. Whenever she's in the back and Reyes is in front, kita mo talagang tinuturuan niya si Reyes kung sinong babantayan. And that is really a big help if you're a rookie in a match such as this one.
LaSalle just came out of a very long huddle. It's a kind of huddle that you think a losing team is going through. I think they want to send a message here, Doc, to cop this in straight sets. I think that's what Coach Ramil...
That's the plan.
Yeah, is telling the girls right now. They look really... Their focus is laser-like as we speak. But we cannot and should not. You'd be a fool to underestimate UST.
That's right.
And the kind of heart and the fight that these girls have. Both teams have done it so many times. Both schools, when you talk about their legacies, 14 championships para sa UST, 6 for LaSalle. They are the defending champions. So we got a good one, as always, when it's UST and LaSalle. And we're on to the 3rd set. Boom Gonzalez, Doc Ian Laurel, Jazz Reyes, and Victor Lopez also at courtside today live on Studio 23. We're happy to have you with us as UST scores the first point.
That's right. And we talked about this earlier, Boom, and congratulations to the De La Salle Zubel girls volleyball team for being the champions in the juniors division.
I think that's back-to-back.
Back-to-back already. Yep. And guess who the coach is? Coach Ramil De Jesus.
Oh, dahil wala nga siyang boses,
working very doubly hard today.
Yun lang ang rason kaya gusto niya matapos to ng 3 sets. Wala naman siyang pakialam doon sa iba. Gusto na magpahinga.
Gusto na magpahinga. Kanina umaga pa to. Baka hindi nga nakatulog kagabi to eh. The MVPs, Julian Kaluglug, and best blocker Kim D, Andy Narciso. The best setter and the best attacker is Julian Calaga.
And you will be hearing these names in the seniors division soon enough.
I won't be surprised.
Soon enough.
Playing for LaSalle in the coming years.
Or, you never know. Alam mo naman ang labanan ngayon eh. Iba na labanan ngayon. Okay, pahinga muna tayo dyan. Let's go to Victor Lopez from DLSU.
For someone who's up 2 sets, Coach Ramil is still a very frustrated person. Telling the girls that they shouldn't let UST catch up to them. Saying that for every time they allow UST to score a point or that they make an error, they leave a window open in order for UST to maybe snatch that set away from them or to even give them just a little bit of hope. And that's something they want to avoid. They want to avoid giving them that kind of momentum. Now, the girls took it upon themselves to speak to each other, but what they were lacking, they pointed out things that they needed to add maybe some a little variety to their play in order to keep UST guessing, and as well as to continue to communicate in order to nullify UST's offense. Boom and Ian.
I think from what I see, correct me if I'm wrong here, Doc, from what I see here LaSalle right now, is their attitude is, we've taken everything that UST has thrown at us so far, and we've still come out on top the last 2 sets. What else is there? They're trying to look out for some surprises from this UST squad. Because right now, wala pa tayong nakikitang nagiging parang X-factor para sa UST.
Wala pa. And the defense of De La Salle is just frustrating.
Correct, yes.
UST right now. Kita mo yung mga akala mo mapupuntos na lang makuha nila. And then suddenly someone from LaSalle just comes underneath the ball and saves it and keeps that ball in play.
At naiiba yung atake nila tuloy. No, naiiba na.
4-1, ha?
It's the second guess, that's right. Wow, DLSU, as we said, looking really focused. A second with Jazz Reyes from the embattled UST side.
Thanks, Boom. Coach Oji told me a while back na sa mundo, ang mga tigre ay mga hunters. so we have to be fierce. And that is what the UST Growling Tigers have just been showing. And Coach Oji sees and appreciates that back in the second set. One reminder Coach wants to see the girls performing is kung may kulang sa isa, dagdagin ng isa. Hoping to see that the girls all support one another and look out for one another's mistakes and especially to back each other up. Ayoko maulit na tumitingin lang sa mga bola. Coach Oji reminded us he wants to see the girls to take much care of the ball and have the instinct to never back down to an opportunity. Boom, you said a while ago na you're worried for Banatikla's energy come third and fourth set, but Banatikla and the girls are really hopeful and fiercer than ever, ready to come back. As Banatikla herself told her teammates before the start of this set, kaya natin to, diba? Angat pa guys, angat pa. Boom and Ian?
Well, let's see kung may extend nila dito sa fourth set. Right now, they are behind by 4.
That's right. What USC doesn't want to happen is to fall back early on in this set.
Yes.
Because we know how tough it's going to be to catch up with LaSalle.
And speaking of falling back, from a bigger picture perspective, Doc, ayaw nila mag-fall back sa team standings.
No, yun ang ultimate goal nila, of course, to get in the Final Four and not really, risk not getting into the Final Four with this loss.
Dahil ngayon, dahil nanalo nga ang FEU, medyo lamang ng half a game ang FEU sa kanila. If USC loses today, they will be behind by 1 full game. Adamson, losing yesterday at 6-5, is the one good thing that has happened if you're a UST Tiger fan. But they lost yesterday, so meron pang konting agawan dyan between Adamson and UST. We are winding down ang stretch natin dito sa elimination round. Doc, Feb 12, if I'm not mistaken, is the final day of the eliminations. That will be another big one because that will be Ateneo versus LaSalle.
Wow,
the number 1 and so far number 2 team of the league, and obviously collegiate rivals in whatever venue or whatever sport or field for that matter. Over received. This is 8-1. And body language of UST not looking good.
That's right. They, yung sinasabi natin, ito yung dapat nilang iwasan. Down.